My husband made a promise to his first love. If she ever woke up from her coma, he would marry her. Now, she's awake, and he's asking me for a divorce. I didn't try to stop him. I only had one condition. After the divorce, we cut all ties and never cross paths again. Cassandra, he rumbled, his deep voice laced with irritation. Are you being petulant? I gave him a faint smile. Certainly not. Why would you think that? He didn't believe me. His frown deepened, and his blue eyes gleamed with a cryptic emotion. No more contact? He scoffed. That sounds immature, don't you think? Is that so? I countered, my tone icy, but it's my only request. I don't want anything else from you. Fearing my tears might betray me, I quickly turned away, grabbed the divorce papers, and signed my name with steady hands. 10 years of loving him, and no one had ever known. For a fleeting moment, I thought of the year we'd been married. He had played the role of a perfect husband so well that I let myself believe the fantasy, even though his heart had always belonged to someone else. It was time to step back and let him go where he truly belonged. When do we proceed with the divorce? I asked, my voice calm. Orlando's frown deepened. Why are you so eager? Do you think it's realistic to never cross paths again? My family still adores you. Are you ready to cut ties with them, too? Orlando, you're the one pushing for this divorce. I shot back, exasperated. Why are you still interfering in my life? Despite the heartbreak, I forced a calm smile. Why does he care? Could it be that he's hesitating too? Or maybe, the thought struck me, and before I could stop myself, I asked with a steady smile, have you fallen for me, Orlando? Have you lost feelings for Rebecca? His eyes narrowed sharply, the temperature in the room dropping. Cassandra, that's not remotely amusing. I stiffened, masking the ache with a faint smile. I apologize. A peculiar sensation crept into his gaze as he studied me, as though he couldn't reconcile this calm, resolute version of me with the woman he thought he knew. My phone rang, breaking the tense silence. Startled, I glanced at the screen, and my heart skipped a beat. The caller ID made panic flash through me. Orlando didn't miss it. Are you going to answer that? He asked, his tone edged with suspicion. With a reluctant nod, I pressed the answer button. Cassandra, your results are ready, there's no issue, but you're a little over 2 months pregnant. The baby's developing well. Have you decided if you're keeping it? The words hit me like a thunderbolt. My mind reeled. Pregnant? I involuntarily glanced at Orlando, fear and uncertainty swirling in my chest. What's going on? He asked, his brow furrowing. I snapped back to reality. Nothing, just work. I lied, keeping my voice steady. I can handle it. His eyes lingered on me for a moment longer, but he didn't press further. I have to go, I said quickly, pretending I had remembered something urgent. Let me know when you're ready for the proceedings. Without waiting for his response, I left Dust Meadow Mansion. Driving to the architectural firm I co-founded with Michael Collins, I tried to process everything. The news of my pregnancy left me shaken, and I couldn't shake the bitter memories of the past. Orlando had always been kind to me, making it harder to move on. Little one, I whispered, placing a hand on my belly, this is a terrible time for you to arrive. I don't know how to handle this. At the office, Michael immediately noticed my pale face. Cassie, are you okay? I'm fine, I replied, brushing off his concern. What's the update with Holly Real Estate? They want a solid explanation for the plagiarism claims, he said grimly. If we can't provide one, they'll sue us.